What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Edwards live from Brooklyn, New York. This is Joshua's Proximity. We are officially entering into Week 16 of the NFL regular season, and if you're entering into Week 2 or are officially starting your fantasy football playoffs, I wish you the best of luck. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, this is kind of what sometimes when there's a coaching carousel or you see certain coaches get fired from certain spots, it makes you just wonder what exactly was going on. When you see guys like a Matt Eberflus get fired in Chicago when he had Caleb Williams and he had DJ Moore and he had Rome Odunze and DeAndre Swift and that defense, it makes you wonder what the hell is going on. Or if you're supposed to be a defensive specialist or an offensive guru and you're not getting that type of production from either side of the ball, whether that be the Eagles' new OC, whether that be the defensive coordinator for whoever, the Ravens early on, there is a lot to be said about said coach. And I'm starting off this episode with this because Ejiro Evero, the defensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers, he needs to be gone after this season. And I'm not the one that normally calls for somebody's job, but you had a lifetime of an opportunity. I don't want to call it a lifetime of opportunity because we still have the ability to go and win the NFC South. But you have an opportunity of really this season to, one, put a stranglehold on the NFC South and make it a situation where you only have to win one more game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and you kind of squandered it away. And this is what I will say. He was the defensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos, and he was let go by Sean Payton. He had Patrick Surtain. Yes, Patrick Surtain won Defensive Player of the Year. And he had the other said guys on that defense, but that defense was bad last year. They let him go, and they become the number one overall defense this year, outside of, obviously, Seattle and Houston. But watching Sunday's game was like I was in Twilight. It was like, bro, why the hell are we not playing close up? Why are we not pressing? Why are we running so soft coverage? In a situation where we know they had to score, let's get in somebody's face, be physical. There is no receivers on the outside that's going to beat us. Yes, Chris Olave, I'm not going to lie, he's a stud. But this right here, this picture that you're seeing, this was a simple short post route, or you want to call it a slant route, or a bang 8. And J.C. Horn is 8 yards off, and 3rd and 5. Gets beat for the touchdown across his face. Why are we not pressing? Why are we allowing a rookie quarterback to just sit back there comfortably and just pick us apart? Like, it was just one, it was bad defensively for my defensive backs. We were all over the place. Too many hits on sliding. Tyler Soule was getting away, and he admitted it later on in some interviews that, yes, he did sell certain slides, but we're hitting the quarterback late on slides. We're not getting up and really challenging receivers. And you saw that all Sunday. And it just goes to show, like, in this league, one, offense is going to take advantage of what you're not doing defensively, and vice versa defensively. Defense is going to take advantage of what you're not doing correctly offensively. And it was clear as day. Why are we not pressing up? Get in somebody's face. I mean, damn, it's 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12, and we're just allowing easy completions. And even the passes that Tyler Soule was making in tight coverage, you just got to tip your hat to him. I mean, Mike Jackson had a play where he could have picked the ball off against Juwan Jennings, didn't make the play. Juwan Jennings picks up a first down, damn near scores. But we saw it time and time again. We were playing too soft. We were allowing free releases, and we were up 10 points. Press. We obviously see the issue, address it right then and there, and I think Dave Canales should have called a timeout early on. Once again, he calls it too conservative. Like, you don't have to run the ball every first down. You don't have to continue to just to do play action each and every down, or it's very basic, and I'm kind of terrified against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because this is a defense that can get after you. Todd Bowles is going to dial up the pressure. We're going to have to win one-on-one matchups. I believe that they're going to take away the run, and at the end of the day, like, we have to be able to challenge some receivers. Like, these are great receivers. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Emeka Ibuka, a great running game. We got to find a way to really press up, especially on this week. This is a week that I expected to be high scoring. We're playing at home. We play well at home. We let the Bucs off the hook late last year. This is a game that we have to win, and we have to challenge defensively. So I'm nervous, but I'm also excited to see what we're going to do defensively. And I do want to transition a little bit. So there is breaking news. Tua Tagovailoa is officially benched from as the starting quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. And this is what I will say. We all know Tua, one, isn't a guy. They made the wrong selection going Tua Tagovailoa over Justin Herbert. And there was reports that what's my guy's name? The defensive coordinator for the Vikings. And there was reports that he wanted Justin Herbert at the time over Tua Tagovailoa, and there was some back and forth between management and ownership, and they ended up going with Tua Tagovailoa. But right now, he's a backup. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a backup in the National Football League, and it's okay. Every quarterback cannot be a starting quarterback. Every first-round quarterback does not pan out, and it's okay. I just think right now, you overpaid for him. You can't cut him. You can't trade him because it's a $99 million cap hit. But at the end of the day, let's just call a spade a spade. He's not a guy. He is a guy that is a backup he has a weak arm. He can only be really effective with a good running game behind him. Sometimes he gets away with some terrible decision makings. You saw it Monday night, the interceptions that he was throwing. But this just goes to show when management and coaching are not seeing eye to eye, especially at the quarterback position, this is what you get. This is what you get. You get a Tua Tagovailoa situation. You get all types of situations where you're drafting guys that nobody thought you should have drafted, or you're stuck with the guy that you didn't want to begin with. So, Mike McDaniels is really coaching for his coaching career. How bad is Zach Wilson? Zach Wilson isn't even the starting quarterback after Tua got benched. I didn't even know Zach Wilson was on the damn Dolphins. They're going with, I think, Quinn Ewers. How bad is Zach Wilson? That's another ultimate miss, but that's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and jump right into my top 10. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 10 is the Green Bay Packers. They lost Micah Parsons. They had a situation, or there was a situation where they could have won the game against the Broncos, but this team defensively is going to look a lot different. Jordan Love has to be able to elevate his game into that top 10, top 7 play, especially moving forward with Micah Parsons gone. Number 10, the Green Bay Packers. Coming in at number 9 is the reigning and defending Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Maybe they found what they were looking for. They were able to run the ball effectively against the Raiders, but anybody can do anything against the Raiders. The Raiders are awful. But they still aren't getting A.J. Brown the ball. Only had, 3 or 4 catches for a touchdown, and missed a couple shots with Devontae Smith, but overall, they are the Super Bowl champions. Number 9, the Philadelphia Eagles. Coming in at number 8 is the Chicago Bears, a team that can get after you defensively. Caleb Williams is getting held or protected by his running game. I don't think that happens this week. You're going to have to throw the ball against the Green Bay Packers. So at number 8, the Chicago Bears. Coming in at number 7 is the New England Patriots, a team that was up 21-0. This is where you still see growing pains with this team. A team that nobody expected to have 11 wins. A team that nobody expected to be up 21-0. They ended up losing this game to the Buffalo Bills and maybe have lost their hold on the AFC East. Number 7, New England Patriots. Coming in at number 6, the Buffalo Bills. For everything I just said, ladies and gentlemen, you can make a concrete argument that Josh Allen should be the MVP. Number 6, the Buffalo Bills. Coming in number 5 is the San Francisco 49ers. Nobody is really talking about how Shanahan is really calling it a great game and is really managing his team very well. We knew exactly what they would be offensively when McCaffrey came back, but he's held it down through injuries. He's held it down through quarterback changes, and now Brock Purdy is back at number 5, the San Francisco 49ers. Coming in at number 4 is the Jacksonville Jaguars. This team is legit. I don't know what they've done to Trevor Lawrence. I don't know what they have done with the running game, but it's revamped. Trevor Lawrence looks like a guy. He looks like an elite quarterback, but we cannot overlook the acquisition of Jacoby Myers. You go get him. You still have Travis Hunter, who will be available next season. At number 4, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Coming in number 3 is the Seattle Seahawks. This game Thursday is going to determine a lot about what we think about the Seattle Seahawks, what we think about Sam Darnold. Can he win the big game? And what this team will look like moving into postseason. At number 3, Seattle Seahawks. Coming in at number 2 is the Los Angeles Rams. Now, the only reason why I don't have them at number 1 is because they lost Davante Adams. If Davante Adams is there, this team looks a lot differently, but it's hard to overlook them. We know what they do offensively. A great game on Thursday, tomorrow, that I'm looking forward to. At number 2, the LA Rams. And at number 1 is the Denver Broncos. This team can do everything offensively. They can do everything defensively, can run the ball. Bo Nix is looking like the best quarterback out of that draft. Yes, even better than Jaden Daniels. He's more healthy. His record is outstanding. Sean Payton knew what he was doing when he drafted him. At number 1, the Denver Broncos. And let me go ahead and reveal my picks for this week. So, Thursday night, like I said, tomorrow night, Rams at Seattle. I think the Seahawks win this game. Eagles versus Commanders in Philly, or in Washington. Give me the Eagles. Packers versus Bears. These are some good games. I'm going to go with Green Bay. I think Jordan Love balls. Chargers versus Cowboys. Give me the Chargers. Vikings versus Giants. I like the Vikings in this matchup. Bengals versus Dolphins in Miami. I think they come back and ball and really explode. Give me the Bengals. Bucks versus Panthers. I gotta go us, man. This is the biggest game of our season up to this point. Give me the Panthers. Saints versus Jets, or Jets versus Saints. Give me the Saints. Bills versus Browns. Give me the Bills. Chiefs versus Titans. Give me the Chiefs. Jags versus Broncos. I'm going Jacksonville Jaguars. Falcons versus Cardinals. Give me the Falcons. Raiders versus Texans. Give me the Texans. I hope C.J. Stroud balls. Steelers versus Lions. Give me the Lions. That's going to be an interesting one. Indoors, I'm going to go to Steelers. And the Sunday night football game, Patriots versus Ravens. Give me the Patriots. Monday Night Football is a great game. 49ers versus Colts. Give me the 49ers. And once again, you guys, Joshua's Proximity, y'all. We out.